Hello, welcome to English in 3 or a few more minutes. Let's understand and learn how to use the words either or either, neither or neither, and both. First of all, a little trivia. There is a correspondence between these words. I mean, two, and two of them. Why is this? Because in English we have some words that are for groups of two things, two people, two items. Yes, they are plurals for two only. So, in the same way that all means 100%, all the members, all the items in a group, both means 100% of two. That is, 10 members, all the members, 2 members, both members. In a similar way, any indicates an alternative for groups of 3 or more, while either or either means an alternative for groups of 2. On the other hand, none means nothing, no one, 0% in a group of 3 or more. And neither or neither means 0% in a group or a choice of 2. Let's see it in some simple examples. I have many books. I have read all of them, all of my many books. I have 2 books. Both of them are mine. Both books are mine. There are several kinds of coffee. You can choose any one kind of the many kinds there are. There is regular and decaf coffee. You can choose either regular or decaf. And none of the players is under 21. That is, there is a group of players, 3, 6, 10, 11 players, and all of them are over 21 years of age. That is, none of them, not one of them, is under 21. Jeff and Tom are on the team, and neither of them is under 21. That is, both are over. Not John and not Tom are under 21 years of age. Maybe this quick tip will help you. This has to do with the form of the words. None means not one. That is, not one, not another, not any of them, none of them. All my friends are very lively people. None of them is a sad person. Neither means not either. That is, not one, not the other. So from one we get none, not one, and from neither we get neither, not either. We can also use either plus a singular noun to mean this or that one. For example, either drink is fine. I like both kinds. So, if you're offered tea and coffee, you would say either is fine, either drink is fine, like either of them. Similarly, we could go to either restaurant. If you're deciding between 2 possible restaurants, you can say we could go to a Chinese restaurant or to a Japanese restaurant. We could go to either of these 2 restaurants. We could go to either. Similarly, we can say neither plus a singular noun. Neither drink is fine. John hates both of them. That is, we've got Coca-Cola and Sprite. And John hates both. John hates both Coca-Cola and Sprite. So neither drink is fine for him. John hates both of them. And we can use either of a plural noun, when the plural means two, remember? So either of my dresses is good. That is, I've got two dresses and both are good. So either of them is good. Either of us can get the key. I can get the key and you can get the key. Either of us. If similar we had three people who could get the key, we would say John, Laura and Matt can get the key. Any of them can get the key, because there we would have a plural of two plus one, that is three. So for three or more, for example, John, Laura, Tom, Matt and Jeff, all of them can get the key, so any of them can get the key. If we say either of us can get the key, it's because two people might get the key. Continuing, we can use either and neither on their own, that is, alone, when we have already mentioned the noun, when we already know which two options we have, which two people, things, which two items there are. For example, which drink would you like? Either is fine. Or, there is coffee and there is tea. Which would you like? Either is fine. Like, there is coffee, there is tea, and there is water. Which one would you like? Any of them is fine. That's because it's 2 plus 1, that is 3, so it's the minimum for the plural of 3, which is any. In this case, we've got 2, tea and coffee. So which drink would you like? Tea or coffee? Either is fine. Tea is fine and coffee is fine. If we want to talk about two different things, we can use either plus the noun or the noun. That is mentioning the two things, items, people that we're talking about. Either coffee or tea is fine. Either you or I can do it. Remember, either of us can do it. We could use either blue paint or red paint. That is, we could use blue paint and we could use red paint. We've got both colors, so we could use either blue or red paint. Additionally, we could say neither noun, item, person, or thing, nor noun, because when we use either, we use or, and when we use neither, we use nor. And if you're wondering, why do we use I like neither tea nor coffee, and I don't like either tea or coffee? Well, that's very simple, because when you say I like neither tea nor coffee, you say I like not one and not the other. Whereas when you say I don't like either tea or coffee, you're saying I do not like either. That is, it would be like neither. So you already have a not before. So I don't like either tea or coffee. You do not need and you should not use neither and nor, because you already said not in I don't like. Let's go to the last examples. We can also use neither at the beginning of a sentence or a clause. That is, you're saying also not, especially in short answers. For example, I'm not at home, neither is John, not either. I don't like coffee, neither do I. In an informal way, you can replace neither do I for me neither. Attention. You say neither do I, neither do I, but you say me neither. That's because when you start this short form, you cannot say I either. And that is because you don't start a phrase like this like a regular sentence, because you would say I don't either, I don't like. That is a subject for a verb. But when you say me neither, there is no verb and you cannot say I. That's the only reason. So I hope and expect there will be no doubts left. Have you got any doubts left? I thought so. Neither do I.